Welcome to Slice and Dice, a dice-based roguelike game. I've been playing this game for a few years. I think I do okay. I've got a 13-game win streak right now on the mobile version of the game. But I figured I'd start recording my runs and see, what we can do with it. So I think we're just gonna start off the first video with a basic classic run on hard. Reliable Death's Door. All heroes place blank sides with my middle side is kind of insane. But set starting HP to 1 is also kind of insane. I don't believe we can do that. As cool as that is. Monster Pristine is horrifying. Mana debt, what does our generate look like? 1 damage per mana. Decent sides. I don't think we can afford mana debt. So I think we're just going to go with item poison today. Item poison it is. Let's see. We want... What do we have? Brigand is going to roll. Take the grow. This is fine. We'll take... This will save lost. And we just roll down Brigand. This is fine. Okay. 2. Doesn't matter. Burst the boar. We're not going to get it a half, which is a little bit unfortunate. If we're not going to get it a half, is it worth killing the rat? Not really. I think putting damage on the boar is more important. We also get the shield off the rat damage anyway, so we only be preventing 1 damage. This seems more reasonable. Brigand not in too much danger. The rat's dead anyway, so the Brigand's safe. We can definitely take the 2 damage. The boar is dead with those. We'll just reroll. Take the bonus mana. Gardener can do anything. This kills here. This kills here. Take the mana and kill the archer. These are not great options. Ninja might actually be okay because of this unit. If we didn't have the Brigand and this generate with the growth, I think Ninja's terrible typically. Bard is just really not good. Bard is just really, really not good. And Lost is really strong as well. I think we're just going to random a level up here. This is really miserable. Warden is a lot better than either of those options. I'm happy with that. Let's see. What's our goal here? We want to kill one of the goblins turn 1, ideally. I think we just re-roll all. Take the damage, take the damage. That's 1 goblin. There we go. Fine, it does nothing. We kill a goblin. Save our man. Should be fine here. I think we roll lost anyway. No, we keep the 1 damage because all we need to do is find this, and then that's the fight. We burst 1B and we stab 1B. Okay. I'm gonna pass on the. Oh, this is not the chest I thought it was. There's exactly 1 of the item in the inventory. This is a wild item, holy. For slow spells, this is wildly interesting, but kind of awful. I think we take the random keyword item here. I didn't realize that what do I have my settings on for generate on PC? We're just doing 5% all generates, okay. That seems fine. Random keyword item here is good, right? I think that's the better option. Steel is actually not bad. Actually, if I had taken the ninja, life would be kind of chilling right now. This is good. This is good. This is good. Is this good? Yeah, we're fine. This kills. Oops, we want to do this in the other order. We do this, shield, do that, and then that's the round. Oh, look at that. We get to get so many achievements unlocked because I haven't played on PC hardly. At least not unmodded. Spellblade here is really strong. Gardener kind of guarantees that we make it through the alpha. I think we take Spellblade here. This is good. This is our best side right now. We roll down for... oh, we can't profit off the steel that much though, can we? But we can take mana gain on this. Oh, we can take growth on this. What am I thinking? Absolutely. And then we just wind up here. I click off my game as per usual. Let me actually slide this over so we can't keep doing that. Yeah, I don't see why not. That seems reasonable. Two man's the worst side we can get. Two heals actually kind of good here. Brigand saves himself with this, although it's not ideal. It allows us to draft shields later. I think we definitely roll the Spellblade. There we go. So we heal here. Brigand's going to save himself. We can do this. Actually, we don't even need to deal damage there. We can just imbue to kill here. Start working on this guy. And we'll just take life on the Brigand to avoid the poison. It should be an easy cleanup. What are we looking for? We take this every time. Golden Thread versus Liqueur. Liqueur is kind of interesting right now because we have rightmost steel. So we can do things like move Mana Gain Blade to rightmost steel. I think this seems good. The only problem is that we're taking 2 poison onto the Spellblade. But that should be fine. This should be a decently easy fight if we can get this side up and get a decent sized shield going. I think we just roll down on everything here. I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee the 1 mana at least. There we go. So we go 5 damage here. And we should just be able to kind of burn our way through these guys. I think we're just gonna hold the mana, yeah. In fact, I can't actually hold 5, can't I? I gotta remember that too. We can definitely hold 5 mana. I think we just take this and get some level of shield going on here. We can heal, growth all, and Let's send it. Herbalist here seems like a decent answer to the poison that's going on, and Whirl kind of sucks in general. I think we take Herbalist every time. Don't see a lot of worlds in which we're taking... although the Liqueur regen shield seems kind of crazy too, but I think that we'll be better off with the... with this. In fact, growth is probably our worst side here, right? We really want to be looking at shielding the militia. Either that, or we hit 4 shield on the Spellblade and one-shot the Quartz. Which seems reasonable as well. We could probably roll this for a higher level shield. This is fine. We'll see if we can get one of the better mana options. I'm going to lock in the 2 shield at least. Because this is, in fact, enough shield to save the Brigand. Which we can also imbue. Seems good. Take the mana. We probably should be taking strictly mana right now. This is enough shielding almost already. I believe that is enough shielding, right? To just do this and get the flea. Whetstone versus Scalpel. Scalpel's almost always pretty awful. We're not running Vampire, so it's extra kind of awful. I mean, what do we get? Scalpel's good on Forsaken and Wraith, which are both pretty subpar. I think we just take Whetstone for the Brigand for now, and then move it to the Warden when we need to. Let the Brigand start getting some actual decent rolls. I think this is fine. Because the Warden we still want to be using for shields for the Spellblade rather than damage. What is the goal this turn? We have the blind that can flee. I think removing poison more important though. We'll take the growth. And this is always rolled down. Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna be, they're all dealing 1 poison here. We need to get rid of the damage on the Spellblade for sure. Just because of how much incoming poison there is with the item Poison Curse. Keep our Brigand kind of topped off too. But we're gonna keep the Spellblade healthier. Spellblade's a lot better of a piece. 2 damage on the blind, a little unfortunate here. Which is, yeah, 30 at a time. I think we take the regen again to save the Brigand. Keep the mana shield. This is good. There we go. That's what we were looking for. We need to get rid of the damage onto the snake. Which we can just do with our lovely spell. We could be using Vine, I suppose. Not really that important. You know what we can do, though, before we do all that, is we do want to keep these dice. Oh, I have no mana first, do I? We can do this for the mana, then imbue the Spellblade. But that doesn't seem super necessary to cast imbue. We just need to do it like this. Kill the snake. Save the Brigand. And then probably just kill the blind to prevent 10 damage here. Seems good. Again, this seems really strong. Pretty sure we just straight win here. Easy fight. Brute versus Jester is kind of Brute every time, and this is that point where the Whetstone is going to move to the Warden. The Warden also pretty okay with holding an item right now. Poison's not that big of a deal. The Jester's Flick is okay into the Sarcophagus fight, I guess, but I don't know if we're aiming to kill Sarcophagus. And I kind of like the tier 1 blue we have. We also have Herbalist, so there's no reason to take Jester here. The Herbalist is just fine into removing those special HPs. Let's see. We take probably just our. We might want the hammer here. It doesn't really matter because of the high level HP, but I kind of want to consider keeping the Warden's sword here, because if we can imbue the sword, that's a null gone. We're also not actively being threatened by the null. This is probably going to be re-rolled. I don't see a world in which we try to growth this on purpose. And then we have the worst side of the Warden. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. We can do this. We could potentially vine all of these, but I think we for sure... What? Okay. My window size changed. Is that what happened? We're definitely going to kill this, because this will exert next turn. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, and start trying to get the Sarcophagus item. Probably not gonna get it, but it is what it is. I think it's better to set yourself up for the success of it. I take this every time, right? I mean, there's no real downside, but there's no real benefit either for the +1 mana. It's just as likely to get +1 as it is to get 0, and I think 0 is a significantly worse turn. We kind of want to stop this whole nonsense from stacking as well. See what we get. These are fine. So, do we need to remove a spider, is the question, off the Spellblade? I think the answer is, yeah, we probably want to remove a spider. Although, I have this. I think we're fine. I think we just load into the Sarcophagus and try to guarantee our item. This is a little scary with the null attacking this turn, but yeah, the Herbalist might be dying for this item. That's the Sarcophagus gone. I probably should have rolled this die again, but that's fine. I was gonna say, this item is actually not bad here. So, what's the play here? We probably want to do this into the null. Or we just let the null die, right? Or kill us. That's fine. We do this. Then we have one vine to save the Warden. And we burst this spider twice. And this seems fine. Then we're just dealing with an exhausted null. And we lose our Herbalist for 1 round. I think that's a fine trade for an item. The Herbalist HP is probably not going to be super relevant next fight because it's just a hallway fight. But we'll see. Maybe that was the wrong choice. 1 mana shield is fine. I'll probably actually roll this to see if I can get the 2 mana. We're absolutely rolling for damage here every time. There's the bonus mana, and we're rolling for anything but copycat here. This 3 goes here, then here, we deal 1 damage, and then we got the burst to kill the spider. There we go. Okay, what did we get? Was it worth it? Enemy with exactly 6 HP. This seems fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's better than nothing. I'm trying to think of what enemies just casually sit at 6 HP all the time. I can't think of many. I guess it's good for killing fanatics, maybe? I believe they have a 6 attack. Or a 7 attack. Yeah, if they choose to... They don't even have a 7 attack. No, it's not good for that either. Glowing Egg versus Corruption. Corruption is kind of good when you have a regenerate hero here. The 2 regen is really strong. Over the left side growth, I think is always better here. Hex, let's stick on somebody that doesn't really care about the poison that much. That's a good point too. Actually, the right side growth, or the evil on this is going to do really, really well into the poison as well. It's going to offset very, very nicely. Let's see. Can we just shove a bunch of shield onto somebody? This probably should be being rolled, right? What's the only thing that we don't want to see is copycat. Although you're not eating the shields this turn, so I think this is fine. I think we just guarantee the 1 mana. 6 damage. Anyways, this is... I guess we're not really saving the... Well, we have 4. We can actually do this, which is kind of silly. We can do this. I guess is an option. The Vines are also really, really good at dealing with the Graves. The Militia's not really a problem right now, is it though? If we do this... I mean, you have to invest literally everything to save this. I don't think that's worth it at all. I think we just go ahead and hammer this guy. And probably remove a Grave, right? Protect the Brute. We'll remove the bottom Grave, it's slightly more optimal. The top Grave will put the skeleton in between, which deals 1 bonus damage to the Fanatic, which again is not really super relevant, but it might be, if we can remove the Fanatic, it'll remove an HP from the Militia, which then in turn does the stuff. This is in fact 3 mana to hex the Militia, which is not relevant because we are going to do this, kill the Militia, and then have enough of these little dudes to kill the Grave. Unfortunately, the Bones is in the way. So I think we just do this and keep the mana. 2 bones ain't gonna be enough to kill us. This is fine, this is fine. This kills all the bones, and then we got a bonus mana to do it. So yeah, we just click this guy, we kill this guy, then we kill this guy, and then we kill our bones, or kill the Grave, and life moves on. Glacia versus Seer. I'm kind of really defensive right now. So I don't think Glacia here is the optimal choice. Although I typically do really like Glacia. What does this end up doing for us? What is our goal here? Seer automatically procs Hex, which is we're going to use to kill Slimers without spawning. That's an option. Upcoming bosses don't really care about that. I think we just take Seer. I think Seer is the correct choice. That we always take the steal, and then we probably kind of greed for a good shield off of this, because we can just vine into. Yeah, we want mana off of this. Oh, we're gonna get the mana here though. So the Slimer's super dead. We can just take the hammer to kill a sniper after this. Yeah. Alright, so we take this, into you. We Vine the Slimer. We Hex the Slimer. Smash Face. Burst and Vine. Didn't even need all our dice. Bandana is kind of okay on the Brute. Mini Crossbow. Mini Crossbow's not really strong here, is it? Mini Crossbow, again, goes on the Brute. But I think that the stuns are going to pay off better. 2 stuns for the price of 1 seems good. Let's see, we're always taking this. Are we taking the mana on this fight? 3 of the Seduls clicking 5 is really, really crazy. And me not having any of them target the Brute is also really, really concerning. So if we click this, what happens? Okay, we can actually remove Seduls really easily again with Hex. Hex is turning out to be a lot stronger than I originally anticipated it being. I think we always take this to guarantee the bonus mana, even though we're almost certainly guaranteed it here. And we are rolling for the stun cantrip. Now we're just rolling for any reason. Yeah, we don't want Copycat right now. And of course we triple rolled Copycat. Well, I suppose it does set up a Sedul kill. Who is most important to kill? We want to kill the yellow and the blue, which are the 2 top ones being the most important. Oh no, we need to kill this bones and this blue. So we want to kill this first. We'll get rid of that. The bones I can kill here. Actually sets up another kill on this Sedul next turn. And then we're just going to start laying into some of these lower ones. Okay. They're pretty middling this round, but still a little aggressive overall. I think we're still rolling for stuns. Shielding here. I actually kind of want the 3 sword here, don't I? I only have 1 mana, so I need to roll this. I didn't have any mana show up. Actually, we're kind of banking on one of these 2 rolling bonus mana, so I think I need to take here. Just to guarantee this kill, because it saves himself. So rolling for Shroud doesn't really matter. The Warden is being killed by the bones, so the Warden will also be saving himself here. The Herbalist probably dies. We really haven't gotten out of this Herbalist death spiral, have we? I think we roll. Take the 3 sword. The 1 mana we were banking on, we kind of need to lock for the... Is Hex only once per fight? Who's holding Hex? It is single cast. That I was unaware of. It makes this a little bit more awkward now. Okay. Five damage. For 5 mana, 6 damage to spread. So we have 11 points of damage that we can just use up. Everything is killing me exactly too, which is super, super, super lame. This is a lot of damage. This is 5 points of damage. We're gonna probably be doing this. The hammer's very awkward. We can heal 1, which would put us at... Because this is never going to target anything else. Unless... Killing this is way more important than killing this. So if we, prior to killing the bones, vine this once, and then hammer this guy, and then kill the bones, we're kind of in a position to save this. And then we go 1-2, and we're in a little bit better of a position, I think. Still not great. That's what I was hoping that the Luduses would roll to begin with. We just kind of need to be rolling for damage here. This is pretty awful. What do we have right now for damage? We're dealing just enough to kill the lower Sedul, which saves 1, and the Warden doesn't save anybody. Seems kind of unimpressive. There we go. That should, I believe, get us through. We are 1 damage off of the fight. So who do we want to do this? Actually, they both die because they are not true. I have healing, not shielding with the vine. I think we let the Herbalist Death Spiral and we save the Brute here. This is a really, really bad fight. Got really unlucky with the Ludus rolls. Or Sedul rolls. Look! It's my first cantrip stun. Lich with 2 dead, not ideal. Not gonna lie. Fencer or Leader. I don't have any way to buff Leader's middle side, do I? No, so probably not Leader. Although, is there anything I could combo into the steel mana with it? Smith 2 also kind of goes crazy on the steel side and the poison side, and honestly the other mana gain side. It also becomes a whetstone target later. This being cantrip is worthless. So I think we just take Fencer here, right? Although then we lose out on the... No, Fencer, and then you do the same thing. You liqueur the steel onto the double damage side, absolutely. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Unfortunately, 2-item poison is going to be really scary here. I haven't seen a regen side show up yet, but I've also been locking mana every turn. This should be okay. Problem again, mostly, is going to be the poison, but this is fine. We can save our way through it. We're going to lock the big shield. Either it's going to be used on the Fencer, or it's going to be used to save the Herbalist. We can just take the hammer. This is fine this turn. Not a big deal. Fencer dodge here. Not ideal either. Okay, we got not the correct face, but it's fine. We're also hexing only the Lich this game. Probably remove it. Actually, you know what we're doing here is we're killing this mob first. It deals notably 1 more point of damage, and it will save the Herbalist. And then the fencer will be kind of free to do whatever. So we can put your mask on before somebody else's. And then I believe we just start chipping this and save all of our mana. This seems fine. I think we'll be okay if we can get the herbalist doing alright. The petrify though, really bad because I have no way to cleanse. That's really strong. You want to be rolling for regens. We're locking that. There's your regen. Please give me a side bigger than 1 shield, dude. 3 in a row. We're doing this. No, you already have 1 regen. We're doing this. No, you're gonna die. We're doing this. The fencer here. No, you can stun this. The fencer's gonna kill everything with this. We need to save the fencer in a way that actually saves the fencer, though. So we need to do this first. Then we can do 1, 2. Do we burst and poison the Lich? Probably. It makes this Seer absolutely worthless, but it's just a ball of hit points right now. But getting the poison onto the Lich is probably the best choice that we can make. The mass we can... This is worthless here. We reroll this. Worst side on pretty much everybody constantly. It's fine. I have no way to actually save this. This is so unfortunate. I have 0 mana because my... I think we saved the Brute. We're going to lose the Warden. Hammer into Bones Kill. I might not make it through this Lich. Oh, we have a Warden as well. But if we can kill this Bones this turn and get enough mana, we can reasonably, between this turn and next turn, we're probably not going to get the Hex cast, right? It's almost assuredly not going to happen. Do we need the regen? Probably not. Probably want the mana for an impromptu heal. The 1 regen, not going to matter. My poison's all gone. I think this is fine. And then we try to kill Bones, Fencer dodge again. Who are you? Petrifying. Probably need to go for damage here, yeah. That's fine. That saves yourself. Blue dot doesn't matter. We're going to Vine this Bones. And then try to get the Fencer to be the strongest die. I think we make it out. Yeah, this should be fine. We did it! We're out! Yikes. And only lost our Warden, which is really, really good. That could have gone way worse. Lich Eye. Lich Eye on the Herbalist, kinda good. Yeah, you would be perma-dead. But you also kind of just go crazy. versus lead handle. Lead handle only is on targeted sides, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Lich Eye here onto the Herbalist. Not gonna lie. Let the death chain continue. Doesn't matter now that like the evil doesn't matter anymore. This is good. This is good. You just throw it on the Warden. All we need is one vine for the snake, and the bandit flees. Reroll these. Take the damage. Give me anything but one shield. We do 1 damage with vine. And then we kill by +2. Shield yourself. We go here. We regen the Warden. Okay. It's an alarming amount of achievements. Probably just Foretell here, right? We can't kill anything, so it seems like the most interesting. We probably could have done something with vining this and then bursting it before I killed the Herbalist, but I think it's fine. This is game. I don't know why I rerolled that, because I was going to get more mana, that's why I did. We go 1. Kill. 2. Didn't really matter the order. Conjurer versus... Curator versus Prince. Prince is actually not bad anymore. Prince does lose synergy with 1 item. How many X's am I touting around right now? 1, 2, 3. My heal side, though, is going to axe herself immediately. So you're really relying on Prince to roll good here. Curator, on the other hand, I'm going to be generating a shitload of mana, so Charged is really strong. Also, Steel comes back. I think we take Curator here. Although, again, we're losing a little bit of synergy with some stuff. Yeah, we can cantrip this. That's not bad. This is still fine on Curator. Yeah, I think I'd rather spread the poison than stack it onto the Warden. Actually, with the way the Herbalist is, stacking it's probably stronger, right? Ah, yes, the classic Add Growth Death. Everybody loves Add Growth Death. This is fine. Poison sucks in this instance, although not bad into the Basilisk, I suppose. Warden can take this side, that's fine. Let's see, how do we want to play this turn, though? Herbalist is super dead, guaranteed. We also double X'd out on the Fencer, which is really, really unfortunate. The Carrier is going to be really scary and do a ton of damage over time. But also we can just do this to the Demon, which seems really good. This is good. 1 mana gain, not really relevant here anymore. Charged is really strong. Sword, we're not dying. This has a ton of self-heal now. We're gonna go into the Carrier and into the Carrier. And then let's just Foretell. And now we kind of just wait until the Basilisk is dead, which it should be this turn. There we go. Basilisk is uber dead. Glass Heart versus Metal Studs. Still don't know what my gray is. Glass Heart, I mean, is really good on the Fencer, right? And then you add Steel to the Curator here. This might be the play. And then you have the Herbalist Mega Heal to back up the Fencer. I think we do this. I don't really go Glass Heart too often because I'm scared of permadeath, but I think it's the right play. And then we don't even need to run the Liqueur, do we? What am I doing with the Liqueur? I don't think I do. I don't think the Liqueur helps me in any way. No, I'm not seeing the Liqueur being valuable here. Ogres, mildly scary. 8 mana, really good, right? 8 damage, really good. The steel side here, not super great. Or the arrow side. I mean, I got 2 basically steel sides right now. It's probably the best option I have, though. Well, that's not true. If I hit Rampage, we go crazy, because I have 8 and 8 that kills 2 ogres. I don't think I get any worse than Era here, actually. We really want the +3. Okay. Even the... Yeah, there we go. The charge side is what I was looking for. So this goes into the Ogre of my choice. They're all stomping. Okay. So the Ogre of my choice. Then we will... Oh, we can just hex the War Chief after this too, huh? And then this is... No, we do this while to a full health Ogre first. Then we hex the War Chief. We kill this Ogre. And we're in a really good spot. I mean, it seems good. Fencer may have been the wrong pick into item poison, huh? It's working out, but probably was incorrect now that I think about it. This is just... Stoic Weaver. Weaver is probably the correct choice here, right? Stoic takes Bandana, and then has stuns. And 15 hit point stuns is really good. But we're creating a ton of mana that we can then Weaver. What is my other thought of... I'm kind of set up well for Sorcerer, right? Do I expect to see Sorcerer over Weaver? I don't believe I've seen any reds yet, either. And I'm not sure if I'll be dooming my reds for the Weaver combo. Stoic is probably the way to go. Also really, really good at protecting Fencer, which is in rough shape. And losing out on the value of this is not that bad with item poison. This doesn't activate properly with this because it's going to shield later. So I think we're good. This did lose synergy with shield though, didn't it? I don't really have a good way to shield the Curator anymore, so I think we're just going to remove his poison. Yeah, that seems fine. And the Liqueur also really doesn't matter at all now that I have Seer online. Turn 1 Basalt. Not ideal, not ideal. Charged. Do I have any good ways of triggering 1 damage? Yes, I do. I have Fine. So I'm not using Charge for this. I need to gain mana prior to... Did I not put the bandana on you? Okay, that was a mistake. We'll have to make that fix next round. Charged is going to deal 5 at least. I think we still take Charged. This is good here. We're also going to remove at least 1 quartz. This one. Because this one does not matter. So I think damage is the right way to go here. And then please give me mana. Unfortunate, because now I don't have a way to deal 1. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I just deal 5, right? But I don't really have a good way to deal 1 to Basalt anymore. Unless I use Curator now. Let's put this here. I also don't have a way to put these to 6. And Basalt is 5. Oh, Seer, you've let me down. You've let me down, you've let me down. I still think the correct play here... Well, putting single use on him, not really that big of a deal. That is the single use side, yeah. I think this is still right. No, we get rid of the... We save the Fencer because of obvious reasons. And then I think we just go... here. Yuck! Charged is really good. So is Pristine Fencer. Save this guy. Probably should have saved that for the slate, huh? But it worked out fine. I mean, how much damage do we have on this guy right now? Put him to 12? Or we can just remove the 2 weakeners, which are going to weaken... Or I can remove 1 weakener. Because the other one doesn't matter yet. Does it matter if Stoic's weak right now? Not really. He's not really doing much. Although he literally loses all of his sides except for his stun because this is a single-use side. Unless I opt not to use it. I think we just front-load damage. Curator's probably fine here. You're gonna heal up 3. Which is not ideal because it's not pristine, I guess, but... I think this is fine. He's already weak from the Basalt attack as well, so he's kind of useless next turn. Yeah, we're just looking for a big Curator hit. If we can deal exactly 6... then we're in business. This is kind of want to roll for mana or Self Shroud. That works. There we go. What are we doing here? This is now a 12, which just kills Assault outright. And then we just kill the quartzes, right? Or kill, yeah, we kill the 2 quartzes, and then we just kind of profit. What's the other one? Oh, they're both attacking him. It don't matter. Foretell once, because I can't kill the other one. Three damage just kills quartz. Do this. Take the stun for the slates, and that's fine. Just do this. Stun the slates. Mana. Hit. Burst. 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 Greatsword or sushi? Greatsword, actually relevant. I have several options that can outpace Greatsword. So, kind of leaning towards that. Also, 5 damage straight up is not bad. It's definitely good on the Seer. Who we can definitely switch this and this with. Yeah, because now Stoic starts stunning literally everything. Because he's 15 hit points. He's an absolute monster. Not what you want to see turn 1 on anybody. This might be okay, but I think every other option is strictly better, pretty much. That's not a redirect. And the shield on the redirect is kind of inconsequential. Although the Seer dodging the punch this turn is kind of fine, right? The big engage, the big damage. This also really good at dealing with the initial engage from the damage from the chomp. Yeah, I guess we just chip the... So we go invisible, hit the chomp really hard. We do this. Hit the chomp here. You're dead anyway, so... Here's our 8 mana. We'll Hex. Or... Foretell. 8 mana to set up Foretell is really good. We might actually be keeping this Seer to the end. If we keep the Lich Ring going. Mildly frightening. What are we afraid of here? Kind of nothing. Certainly nothing. We want to get him to 6, so we want to deal 5 even. So let's do this, this, Hex, kill the sniper. We said Sorcerer was going to be strong. We definitely said Sorcerer was going to be strong here. Because we're just giving the Sorcerer the Glass Heart, and all of a sudden we're doing a lot already. I think we play for the Sorcerer. Although, Doctor has the Cleanse. We could also... I could see this being a Doctor angle. And we don't even need to take the... we also got the regen. This is not the pair that I wanted to see, to be honest. I kind of wish I could have both. Which of the two is going to be stronger? Probably the Sorcerer. If I had to guess, we take Sorcerer here. We hope for Druid as our final one, because we're going to have a really strong blue from Mana Gen into the AoE cleanse to get rid of all the poison that we start with. It's probably better to take Sorcerer here, yeah. We want to put this on you. You can hold this. We really don't want to have you not pristine, though. This is going to be way better than the AoE damage, especially with the Basilisk. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think we still run the Herbalist with the Lich Eye as well. We're on fight 18, yeah. I was gonna say. If we were on fight 19, then I might consider not, but... We're gonna take this. Although we have the ton of rerolls, so we might just go crazy here. I'll take the free 5 damage. Yeah, look at this. We're stunning everything. Don't have a way to get you. One roll left. I think we just take this. Yeah, because we're gonna get the Inspired Fencer off of this. And I don't think you die this turn. I don't know if I need to use you. Let me see another stun. Okay. Let's take mana. We're gonna pop this, which is then going to be a dead Basilisk in 1 die. And then we just burst a Wisp, right? And I think the Herbalist lives. Now we see if it was the right choice. This is the Engage. This is the Hex onto the Demon, confirmed. We've got some damage output. We're gonna take this just in case. Alright, I like what I'm seeing. We're looking to keep on. This is fine. 11 mana. We get the Hex on the Demon. -1 Wisp. -1 Imp. Six abilities in a single turn. We save the Herbalist instead, because I'm 1 damage away. And now I'm going to consider removing the Lich Eye. I mean, this is fine. You just do this. Silk Cape, Poison Dip. Okay. Now we've got some interesting stuff going on. Because Silk Cape on Stoic right now would go so crazy. Okay. This seems pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that's really, really strong. Naturally, we didn't hit the combo yet, but that's okay. There's one. Kill one. I think we just lock this, right? I don't risk not having all this other nasty amount of damage. Kill a zombie. Kill a zombie. Which of these is killing the... You can get stunned for now. And then we just kind of vine this guy. We'll hex him next turn. This guy we can also put into kind of death range. Or I guess leave Miasma here once. Probably is the smarter plan. Get him into kill range. Yeah, 3 Fanatic, 3 Zombies. Kind of a lot of damage to turn 1. I mean, we're gonna keep rolling, right? We kind of just roll everything here. Take the charged. Absolutely take the... Like the see the re-rolls. Let's roll here. Oh, we're just gonna stun everything. It's over. Two damage to clear the Fanatic. We hex this. We 2 damage the Fanatic. We kill the zombie outright. We don't do this in this order because we need to use the charge side. Then we kill the Fanatic, hex the Fanatic, kill the zombie. You're still evil, so we have to burst. Oh, we just killed the Fanatic. What am I thinking? The hand. What is the better option here? Considering that I have evil available to me. Probably the Surgeon. Because I'm going to be stunning the Sabers so fast that the Fate won't be able to really matter. And the big burst heals, like the heal potential here is going to keep my stun potential up. But I do want to be able to save, and I don't really want to start poisoned. So I think we're fine with this setup. I think we don't need to throw steel there. I think we're just fine. Good luck. Let's see it. Good opening. Top death is not what you want to see. Yeah, top death was really not what I wanted to see turn 1, huh? Wait, I stun the Saber again or try to stun the hand? What happened here? Why didn't we stun the other Saber? Era's bad. We want mana. Okay. We didn't get any mana turn 1. It's really, really lame. That was a really, probably the worst possible turn 1. But we have Operate. To bring him back if need be. Another top death. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I probably just take this, right? And then profit, but keep this. Stun the other Saber. Bunch of damage to the hand. Operate for our Fencer back, because I don't want to lose Curator. Miasma once. I'm getting close to stunning the hand range. We want to keep Operate available. No cleanse is a little bit unfortunate. The 3 rerolls is really important. We needed to see that. We're looking for charged. And for stuns. There's another stun. We're looking for charged. Okay, I'll accept it. I was really unfortunate luck there for a second. This thing's going into the sorcerer. I can't let that happen. We need to really cleanse here, but there is no cleanse for Era. Oh wait, we can probably stun the hand this turn, yeah. Also, we are 1 hex away from removing this. We can stun the hand this turn. I'm injured. We can stun the hand this turn. We operate. We stun the hand because we just... Stoic is insane. Yeah, Stoic's going out of crazy. Absolutely playing out of his mind. Definitely re-rolling here. Era's better. Really, everything's better here. This is good for trying to save the Curator, I suppose. But we probably should have saved for mana. You're at full HP. We're just going to lock damage here. We're going to take this. Take this to prevent them from doing literally anything this game. We go for the hand kill. We use all of our stuff before we get the hand kill. And then we kill the hand, and we kill the saber. GG. Alright. First on console. Not a bad little kill. We took a little too long to play this, I think. Definitely played very slowly, but we played well nonetheless, I think. I think we made the right choices. So, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, y'all.